my quarantine here. I don't work with the public anymore, so I can just like dress like a cartoon character.
Oh, it's super good.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, hello everybody, and thank you for joining us here on the Podchaost Hanukkhaost. What is this? 6th night of Hanukkah with special guest this week, Patti Mansbach. Yeah, Mansbach. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you.
How's yours been so far?
So I haven't done anything. I thought about making latkes and I realized I don't have any potatoes. And is it okay to go to the grocery store for one thing if it's for Hanukkah? Is that okay? Is that under the coronavirus rules?
It's a religious exception, so you're fine. Wear a mask.
Yeah. I didn't know that potatoes were involved.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea that you use potatoes for that.
Yeah. Usually it's just potatoes. I make mine with zucchini and carrots and onion too.
Dude, they're so good.
What are these hippie latkes you're making?
I can make the recipe. And this year I usually use a food processor and I don't drain the veggies. This year I hand grated and I used a cheesecloth. Huge difference. Highly recommended. I also used actual matzah meal, which helps. It's better than cornmeal.
Do you make yours more like a pancake where it's all like finely ground, or is it more like a hash brown?
This year is more like a hash brown. Usually it's more finely ground, like when I use the food processor, and it falls apart more and it's just not as good. So I'm going with hash brown is the way to go.
It was super great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make more. Pretty excited.
Because I feel like all it's like traditional. There's no tradition. It's just like hot oil and potatoes. But like all like the you watch like people like the recipe for latkes and it's just like a pancake. And I realize I think maybe this is just the Christmas in me. I like the hash brown version a little more.
I do too. It's crispier. It's more interesting texture. Yeah, I prefer it as well.
I pretty much committed a Hanukkah crime yesterday. A Hanukkah crime? Yeah.
Hanukkah crimes against humanity?
Yeah, so I just wanted some food real quick, and so I took 2 latkes, and in the middle I put a big fat piece of what was that? Pork loin.
Yeah.
And dude, it was so good. I mean, it's but oh man, and then just some cheese and what was that? Greek yogurt all over it.
Wow.
Man.
It's advanced.
Yeah, it was great.
It's a good technique.
Is the best sacrilege I've ever committed.
Just atone for it on Yom Kippur. It's all done.
Okay.
Do you do other Jewish holidays?
What?
Do you celebrate other Jewish holidays?
No, not really. I'm not. One of those forever secular Jews.
Same. Pretty much. I did. I mean, I Zoomed my family for Passover, and I made like a nice dinner, but I didn't do anything fancy. I guess I think I had some parsley laying around, so I dipped it in the thing. But that was just out of convenience, really.
Just eating straight horseradish. But I did that anyway.
That's delicious. I mean, nothing wrong with that.
It's nice that you can be fancy just by like video chatting your family. I mean, that's pretty fancy.
That's pretty fancy.
Pretty cool.
That's dinner and a movie.
Yeah.
No, in this day and age, a lot of people don't talk to their family anymore.
Yep.
I've
been talking to mine way more since the quarantine started.
Do I? Yeah, I've been calling my mom on Zoom. She's
great.
You just get to hang out.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Should have been doing this the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, like technology's to that point where it's just you really do get to hang out with people.
Well, I mean, I think about it because like my mom, she's on the East Coast, and pre-pandemic, I was always busy and I never called her. But now I have nothing to do. That's what brings family together, just sheer boredom and anxiety.
Yeah, family as a last resort. It works, man. Moms everywhere are happy.
We're out on the East Coast.
She's in Massachusetts now. I grew up in New Jersey, but she moved up to Cape Cod.
Oh, my mom's from New Jersey.
Ooh, yeah.
From Lakewood.
Ooh, that's hella Jewish.
Yes. Well, now it is. It's way more Jewish now than when she was a kid. Like, we occasionally go back and visit because she still has family over there. Mm-hmm. And so you know, she'll drive me through her old neighborhood and be like, oh yeah, this whole street has been taken over by Hasidim now, so they own the school district. They're you know, it's crazy.
Is there always have like integration issues with like, I guess the townies, the regular people, I don't know. You know when you go like a college town and there's like the students and the townies and stuff, but like all the police are in Lakewood and all law enforcement, all they do right now is just bust weddings for the ultra Orthodox Jews during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Thousands of people.
weird. That's such a weird Venn diagram, like the Jews and anti-maskers. Who would have thought? But it's a thing.
Well, like the ultra Orthodox.
Yeah.
Ultra. Yeah, they're a special sort of breed. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
they're
guess
not
it is.
necessarily anti-maskers, but they're anti
Clarify.
like, yeah.
I think it's just a wedding is, you can't break that. It's like, even if there is a pandemic going on, we still have to have like thousands of people at a wedding.
Oh, man.
Everybody just zoom in.
Yeah,
Just,
people are
yeah.
doing that.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
but you can't, because if it's on the Sabbath and you're Orthodox and you can't use Zoom.
You gotta get a Shabbos goy, where it's
Yeah.
you get somebody just to turn on your computer for you.
You get a wedding day, yeah.
Oh, did you want to get the candles lit?
Yeah, let's do it. Speaking of doing Jewish stuff, oh, I didn't move my phone over.
Oh boy, I don't actually know that. I only know the prayers because they're on the back of the Hanukkah candle box. Do you remember that? Am I just speaking like
Oh,
a
yeah.
Jew?
Are they?
Okay.
Not this one, but yeah, I used to have with the cardboard box, and it's like
Mhm.
blue, it's got a Star David.
Mhm.
Yeah, I had the same ones. They were like little twisty candles. I
So
don't
I
have
don't
those.
actually know any of the Hanukkah prayers because I don't have my box. I need my box.
That's okay. I'll sing them if they come back. Feel free to sing along, but no pressure. Here we go.
I clear my throat even though I'm not gonna.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'chavnei shel Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim l'avoteinu ve'imotenu bayamim ha'hem. Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Yay. Oh,
Can't blow them out. That was when I was a kid. We all just wanted to blow it out. Like they were
Oh,
like
yeah.
candles.
Yeah, I remember like asking my parents, can I mean, you can relight them. I just want to blow them out. No, it's not your birthday. Yeah.
So
For sure.
yeah, just go get some candles and light them, blow them out.
Yeah. No, it's special. I think it's special because you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's the temptation.
Yes, the temptation.
You're just like, come on, and your mom yells at you for blowing them out because sometimes you just gotta do it. Sometimes you just gotta go.
Yeah. It's just right there. It's like 1 second they're lit, the next second they're not. And that's because of you.
Mhm. Well, now we can't breathe at all just because of the pandemic. So I feel like the Jews predicted the pandemic. That's why we celebrate Hanukkah. We make candles you can't breathe on.
That's right. Yeah,
right.
practice not breathing in front of your face.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was Hanukkah like growing up in the Mansbach household?
It wasn't particularly a big deal. My mom is Christian, so she liked it, I guess. I don't know. My dad is a secular Jew, so I'm not sure how into it he was. It was a little bit more when my grandma was alive because she would actually light the Hanukkah candles and like be into it in a sense. I remember we would just you get like the Hanukkah presents, like like the socks, and it's like you want a notebook for school. It's entirely too practical. But now that I'm adult, I'm like, I kind of want some. I need a vegetable peeler. So get me one of those. I need like a hair catch for my shower.
That'd be a great Hanukkah present.
Yeah, we have to like spread Hanukkah just through the secular world, just because it's just like 8 days where you get presents for like small stuff that you actually need.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best because like it's stuff that you need anyway. If you just go get it or someone goes and gets it for you, then it's just a chore. But if you like wrap it, then it's a present. It's fun automatically.
My dad sent me some Clorox bleach, and oh my God, I've cleaned my whole counter and my bathroom. Oh my God, I'm just sanitizing my entire apartment. It's great.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's the way to do it. My mom sent me some tablecloths because she was cleaning out her linens, and she had round ones, and she doesn't have a round table anymore, and I do. It's great.
Like a big, like, major Christmas present. People are like, "Oh, what do you want?" My parent family is like, "What do you want for Christmas?" I'm like, I don't need nothing. I'm fine.
Just always say the newest PlayStation.
Yeah, exactly.
Whichever one's the newest one, that one.
Yeah. Is that what you're expecting to get from me for Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm glad we cleared that up.
No,
and
I don't.
it's recorded, so if you're disappointed, then I have it on camera.
No, those are really, they're like impossible to find.
Yeah, that would be a little much.
Yeah, no.
So you said your grandma was into Hanukkah. Did she do it up with latkes and dreidel and everything?
Yeah, and you got to get that really terrible candy. The
gelt.
Yeah, the gelt where arguably the foil tastes better than the actual chocolate.
Yeah, no one ever talks about it because I mean I was always excited to get it even though I didn't really like it. Yeah, it's candy, and it's like you get to unwrap it and it's kind of fun, but then you like accidentally bite off a little chunk of the foil and it pokes your tooth weird, and then you're afraid to eat more of it. But it's fine because it didn't taste that good anyway.
Yeah, and the foil definitely does a cucumber effect onto the chocolate. It makes the chocolate taste a little bit like foil too.
A little bit metallic.
I know that. Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
That's why I like Hanukkah candy or Halloween candy has the same kind of stuff, just like with the jack-o'-lanterns on it.
Oh yeah, the little generic.
Yeah, and it's just like
the eyeballs.
Skip it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but like imagine if all your trick-or-treating was just like the eyeballs and everyone just gave you that eyeball candy. That's Hanukkah guilt, and you're like, oh yeah.
And it comes in a little net bag. Yeah, it's hard to open. And
when we were kids, we just used our teeth because we still had the baby teeth. There was gonna be a new one that came.
That's true. Yeah, I feel like I didn't really take advantage of that. Having baby teeth, using them on what for? Anything.
Like when I was a kid, I got like a bunch of cavities in my baby teeth because I never brushed my teeth. But it doesn't matter; they just took them out, and I got new ones in.
You've saved so much time not brushing your teeth.
Yeah, I gotta not let my daughter see this and everything.
How old is she now?
She's 9 now.
How many teeth does she have left?
I don't know. She's pulling them out left and right. She doesn't even give a shit anymore. She'll just like bring one to me and be like, "Oh, I was watching TV and I just yanked this out. What do I do with it?" I'm like, "Well, I can't throw it away." And then so I just give her $1. I'm like, "Here."
You won the tooth fairy for her?
I mean, she always, as soon as the whole like Santa and God, the tooth fairy, Easter bunny, all that stuff happened right after that. Because I mean, like, I never told her that God was a thing, but I was just like, I don't do that. Your mom doesn't do that, but a lot of your family on your mom's side does do that. So we just don't say anything. And, a lot of people are raised that way and do believe that. So you let people do what they do, but, think what you want. And it just
see the tooth fairy. That was the one that kicked off all the other stuff, because one time I lost my tooth and I didn't tell my mom because I was like, why am I going to tell my mom? The tooth fairy already knows.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then,
Yeah.
And then I put it under my tooth and the next morning it was still there. I'm like, Mom, the tooth fairy didn't come. She's like, oh, you lost the tooth?
Well, I have to call her.
Yeah.
No, I don't think my mom was going to go down the rabbit hole. And also when we would do Christmas, it's like, wow, Santa also shops at Marshall's?
Yeah, lots of Marshalls, like shirt boxes and stuff.
Yeah, I can't imagine maintaining that lie. But
parents,
yeah.
Oh my God, they go all out. When I was a kid, I remember like in 4th grade, they would talk about like they get like these handwritten letters from Santa and stuff.
Wow, that's commitment. I remember in elementary school on St. Patrick's Day, you would show up to school and there would be like little green footprints or shoe prints everywhere and like glitter on stuff or something.
For some reason, I like that one more.
That
one's cute though.
I think, yeah.
Everyone knows the leprechauns aren't real.
Yeah, I was at the park. Okay, I was at the park with my daughter one time, and there's kind of a weird girl around town, I guess, who was completely dressed up like a leprechaun. She had really short hair. She had ears that looked really good. And she had this whole thing, and she was just hopping around by herself in the park. And my daughter's like, Dad, what the fuck? What's going on over there? And I was like, oh, I don't know. And I saw that she was like dropping 4-leaf clovers and little gold coins that said like, you're lucky today or something like that.
Aw,
And she was just putting them everywhere. And I was like,
love
I don't know. Why don't you go ask what she's up to? And then my daughter comes back with like a coin and like a bracelet or something. And she's like, she said she's a leprechaun. And she was like super serious and like, what's going on here? Like, and I was like, I don't know. I didn't really explain. I mean, she pretty much knew, but she was serious for a good few minutes. Like, so yeah.
that.
Should I trust all strangers with candy, Dad?
If their ears look real enough, I mean,
Yeah, it
yeah.
was pretty good. It was fun.
That's sweet. That's an acceptable way to spend your time, I'd say. That's fine.
Yeah, it was weird.
It's weird,
But I
it's
mean,
fine.
I had an eye on it, so I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
well,
fine.
yeah. And she was like she was like 15, which is just to the point of like, that's starting to get weird. You're kind of a weird kid,
Yeah,
maybe.
she's a weird kid. That's
Yeah.
okay.
It's fine.
She's chaotic good
Yeah,
or something.
that's what it is.
I don't know.
Doesn't everyone want to be chaotic neutral? Isn't that like the cool kid
Yeah, that's like,
character personality?
yeah. Mm. It seems cool, but I don't know. I think you just end up really cynical.
I'm lawful chaos. Is that a thing? Isn't that the opposite?
Chaotic lawful. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't play Harry Potter.
Yeah. Do you have any favorite pieces of Jewish culture, like movies or music or TV specials or anything? I know it's kind of an on the spot question, but like I Love a Serious Man is kind of my favorite Jew movie.
Mm-hmm.
It is good.
Juvie, if you will.
I will.
Okay, fair.
I think I like growing up on the East Coast, just the overall secular Jewish culture. So like when my grandma died, they had her repast at the Bonefish Grill, and my dad was wondering why all of my grandma's religious relatives weren't eating the bang bang shrimp, and he's like, "What? That's crazy! It's so good." So, Dad, remember people keep kosher.
Can
He's
you
like,
not cook the ice
"Whatever."
cream?
Shrimp, you can't
Shellfish.
eat shellfish, yeah,
Okay,
Mhm.
ever?
ever. Even if you take them out of the shell,
But what if it's good?
then it's still, you
What's,
gotta sneak it.
do you know why that's a thing? I know
Because
the cloven hoof
Oh.
thing. That makes, I can see where that comes from.
wait, where did that come from?
The devil
Oh,
has like cloven hoofs, or right?
Do we have the devil?
That's what I fucking thought.
Do we have? I don't know. But Judaism, there isn't there's an afterlife, maybe.
Yeah, but we don't really have like heaven and hell. I don't think we do the devil. type of thing.
No, because I think the idea is that you're chosen. So why are you even worrying about hell and temptation?
Yeah,
Because you're chosen, so you have to do exceptionally well because it's like the burden of like you are so wonderful, you need to act it out kind of an idea.
yeah. Which I'm behind. I'm into that,
Oh,
more or less.
God commands Jews to eat only meat from ruminants, animals that chew their cud. What's cud?
It's like you know how
Vomit.
cows are chewing?
Yeah.
They're chewing on cud, which is like sort of a mixture of grass and spit.
Gross.
Yeah.
Pigs, for
My
example, are not kosher because they have cloven hoofs, but do not chew their cud. That makes sense.
I heard
Yeah.
that technically giraffes are kosher because they have hooves and I think they chew their cud. But I think the debate comes down to they don't know where to slaughter it on the neck because it's so long.
Oh,
that,
right.
like, you can't really kosher butcher it.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Just to picture that someone been like, just even trying. And just being like,
You just have to use a big egg slicer just in case.
yeah. Also, now there's just there's like 30 of them. So it'd kind of be rude
Giraffes?
to eat a giraffe.
Oh, are
Yeah.
they going to?
I don't know. There seems like there's not as many giraffes as there are cows.
Well, yeah, because people don't eat giraffes.
Yeah, because there's not that many.
Which
Which
that's
one
a
is
chicken
it?
and the egg thing.
Yeah, it really is. But as for the shellfish thing, though,
Oh, yeah.
I think a lot of the rules of being kosher come from just being clean and avoiding diseases, but it like kind of becomes a spiritual thing. I don't know. That's my understanding.
'Cause I know
And
catfish
shellfish,
is not
well,
kosher
it's because
either.
they're bottom feeders.
Right, because they're just like
So,
gross fish. So it's
yeah,
like,
so supposedly they're, nasty.
uh-huh.
Says to eat only fish with fins and scales. Why? I don't know. I'm learning every day,
Yeah.
Almost all
Oops.
types of non-piscine seafood, I think that's like fish with scales, such as shellfish, lobster, shrimp, or crayfish, are forbidden by Judaism because such animals live underwater but do not have those fins and scales. Okay.
Sure,
You can't eat them because you can't eat them. Because they're not the
basically.
thing that you can eat.
You had in one of your jokes there was you can't dig a hole on a certain day.
Uh-huh.
Is that just like a thrown in thing for funny?
No, it's because it's doing labor on the Sabbath.
Oh, okay. But you just say it funny, dig a hole on a Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I say it funny.
That makes it sound, I guess, more ridiculous, which works for the joke better.
Thanks.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Cool. I forgot about all of my jokes, so thank you.
Yeah.
Oh man, have you been doing any shows?
Not in person. I'm getting real into the Zoom mics. I don't want to do live comedy ever again. I just want to do Zoom comedy. I can like make dinner and like, oh, I'm coming up, I'm ready.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you don't even have to leave your house.
Yeah, I know.
It's great.
What was I doing running around town trying to get famous on stages? It's crazy.
Yeah.
You can just do it from your very own kitchen.
I know. I should have been doing this cam girl stuff the entire time.
Yeah, that's where the real money's at. Get that Venmo out there.
Mm-hmm.
Again, do a hot 5. I don't know.
Okay, I have to ask a question because I've asked everybody so far. Can you think of any Hanukkah movies?
The Hebrew Hammer.
That's a pretty good one. Okay, cool. That's
a great movie.
I like that you brought that up. That is a great movie. We just watched that a little bit ago.
Okay. It's not that famous though. I mean, it's known, but it's not like A Christmas Story is like a Christmas movie.
Well, Hebrew Hammer's not like all ages, right?
No. It's a Jewish blaxploitation movie, which
Yeah.
I just love
Right.
that crossover so much. It's so good.
It's a delight.
It's great, but it's also I think it's too meta. I don't know if that's right, the word, because like
It's a lot of inside baseball.
Yeah.
Right. And like there's like the tone of which everybody is in on the joke of this is ridiculous. But like if you watch like the Christmas movies on Netflix, I'm watching so many of them. They're all played very, very seriously, in which nobody is acknowledging that it's absolutely bananas what they're doing and saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really think of a Christmas movie that I like love. They take themselves very seriously. I mean, the few that I've seen.
And the most like sense of wonderment or fantastical thing that people experience, they just go, wow. It's like they just overcome with awe.
I think I'm just too cynical.
Yeah. It's like,
and Jewish.
How come nobody says, what the fuck? Like there's a couple, like the movie Elf. It's in New York City and it's supposed to be modern day, and certain things happen where like Will Ferrell gets hit with the taxi and that kind of stuff and everybody's rude to him. But then at the end when Santa comes, there's not one person that's like, whoa, check this out. They're just like, oh, it's Santa.
Yeah.
Like, come on. But
I guess that's why people watch Christmas movies, though.
Yeah, to feel like a kid again.
Yeah.
Which is fun. Emma made me feel like a kid again because in her family there's a tradition of of when you give a Hanukkah gift, you do hot or cold. You go hide it and you do,
Mhm.
hot or cold. And then I got to experience that, and it was great.
Oh yeah, we used to do that too. You just like hide it for no
You
reason.
did?
Yeah, we did. Well, we did warmer or cooler.
Yeah, we did the same.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know other people did that.
I didn't know either. I tried to like tell that to my other people and they're like, why are you hiding presents in your house?
Yeah, that's the best way
fun.
to give presents. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay, because for Christmas it's like they're all under the tree, right? Which
They
is
should
just
be.
then you're just looking at them. You're like, I want to open those
Mhm.
presents.
Well, and also, if you do warmer or colder, then you can just put it inside of a cupboard, and there's your reveal. You don't have to open this and waste all this paper.
Yeah, you don't
Mhm.
even have to wrap
I loved it. I just took it out of a cupboard.
it. The house is the wrapping.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh man, yeah, everyone should do it.
That's cool. that-
Christmas, Hanukkah, birthdays.
Hide
hot
your
cold.
presents.
Yeah, hide
yeah.
your presents.
Breakfast. Make someone breakfast and put it somewhere. Hide their
Hide
breakfast.
Yeah, you can do it.
She walks
I
up to
know.
the trash can outside. Warmer. Oh,
My mom used to like, when she would do Christmas, she would keep the presents in her closet. But the thing is, she would
Yeah.
inevitably forget certain presents in the closet. So like
Oh.
2 months later, your mom's like, oh, something came from Santa's magic closet. Here you go.
here's the battery pack to that thing. Sorry. I would always open. I was like a super spy when I was a kid. So I thought. So I would always just cut the Scotch tape, unfold everything, and then get out my Game Boy Advance and be like, okay, I got a Game Boy Advance, I got Perfect Dark, I got this other game for it. Okay, cool. That's what I'm getting. And then like on my own time, I'd go, buy a little magnifying glass thing that goes on top of the Game Boy Advance that has like a light, for nighttime, and I'd hide that stuff and be like, oh, I just got it.
You must have had
An
to
extra
do
battery pack.
quite a bit of acting on Christmas morning.
Yeah, well, I mean, there were times that it was just like, oh, we also know that you opened that, so here you go. Here's your fucking present. Oh yeah. Well, okay, thanks.
Where did you get this money to buy accessories for your Game Boy?
I went to Game Crazy a lot. Me and my friends would go to just Game Crazy and GameStop. We'd mow lawns and steal money.
Just theft.
Okay, so
Like some people steal stuff
Part of
for.
it, a little bit of it. There was one guy that was an asshole, and he was talking. He like one time bragged about how good of a neighborhood he lived in, and he's like, "We don't ever lock our doors." And I was like, "Whoa, rad!" So we absolutely went into his house and stole money from his bedroom. Yeah, it was great. We also stole his brother's pills and did drugs. So it's fucking crazy.
Traditional.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, like a lot of the drug addicts, they like steal stuff and they boost it to buy drugs and stuff. They don't buy accessories for their Game Boy.
No, we stole money, and we bought Bushido Blade for the PlayStation 1, and we did Vicodin while we played Bushido Blade for a long fucking time, and it was great. It was really fun.
You got the drugs.
Vicodin?
Yeah.
Are you like a 50-year-old housewife?
Well, no, I was like a teenager.
He was in Florida.
It was
Just
really
like
fun.
scratching yourself? Just like, if I had it once when I got my wisdom teeth taken out. I just like itched. Like I was like, why do people get addicted? This is terrible.
You do get itchy.
Ooh.
I know, it's just like,
I just went to sleep.
It's really weird. The itchy. I forgot about the itchy part. That's
all I remember. That's why I was like, I hate this. This is the worst drug ever.
Yeah. Once you have like 8 of them, then you start getting really itchy and nauseous. Oh yeah. So Patty, we are having every guest do this, and so Emma's got a stopwatch here, and we're gonna have you tell the story to your recollection or knowledge of Hanukkah in 1 minute.
Okay.
And you say go, she'll hit start, and then she'll let you know when your time is up.
Go. Okay, so it was somewhere in the Middle East, all of it. I don't know. It's, hot in the desert. And I don't know if this was before or after Moses parted the sea or anything like that. I don't know where in this 40 years of wandering we were. But there was a period of time in which the Jews, golly gee, somebody was persecuting them. What? Since when? It's crazy. Who persecutes the Jews? We make all the media. Why you gonna? What you gonna? We're gonna. We don't have Netflix, guys. But anyway, so somebody was trying to go after the Jews, and we had enough oil for like a night, and that's it. And we were like, oh no, what are we gonna do? So we just hoped, and we kept burning the oil, and it was supposed to last a night, but then it went on for 8 nights. And then I guess we made it out because we had enough oil. The end. And now we celebrate it by giving practical gifts like socks and vegetable peelers.
Beautiful, incredible.
That was great.
Very good work. Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
So informative. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Is there any are there any shows coming up that you're going to be on as far as like Zoom shows or anything like that?
No, nothing booked. Yeah, everything's kind of just shut down and quiet. But I don't really have anything booked coming up. But if you want to just circulate the whole ethos of Zoom open mics, you can catch me here and there.
Cool. Are those usually open? Like if people want to just go watch them?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
I haven't seen one.
I don't know. Well, Jake Huney runs one. Do you do his quarantine comedy? I think it's called.
Cool.
There are a few. Yeah, I think at least some.
I guess I just assumed that they would turn into just comics doing jokes for comics, which it probably is also, but it's open to like people to just go watch.
Sure. I mean, no. I mean, did anybody watch open mics in person besides other comics?
That's a very good point.
But if people did want to, I didn't even think about that part of it.
Yeah, by all means, if somebody wants to go watch open mic comedy, I don't know who has that burning desire, but it's out there.
Yeah, listen to it like a podcast in your car.
Pretty
just
much.
have it running.
That's nice.
Yeah, that'd be super great.
Yeah. Anywhere you want people to find you on social media, or also not is fine.
I don't have anything. I have it all on private, so I'm gonna be like, I don't know you, so then I'll block you.
Yeah, that's what I have to say on Instagram. I'm like, ew, who wants to see what I'm doing? Gross.
I know, you can request to follow Smeared Eyeliner. If I don't know you, I'll probably be like, no, probably not. But you can request it. I'll go for it, guys.
Send Patti a resume with your friend request on Instagram, and she'll look it over and let you know how you're doing.
Yeah.
All right.
And lastly, do you have any parting words for the audience? A Hanukkah wish, perhaps, or a blessing, or something you think people should meditate on this holiday season?
I feel like during quarantine and lockdown, a lot of people have this expectation that they're supposed to come out amazing or wonderful. This will be like they're supposed to come out like thinner or like smarter or like really good at something. Do whatever the hell you want to get you through it. Be nice to yourself, because we've never been through this before. So just figure out how to get through it.
I love it.
That's really great.
That's really good advice.
That hits deep and real. Very good.
Thanks, Patti.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Guys.
It's been so fun.
Yeah.
Talk to you
Thank
soon.
you.
Thanks for being on here with us.
Happy Hanukkah.
Oh.